Perfect. Thank you so much. Take a big stretch. Whoops. Take a big stretch. Oh. And Michelle, it looks like you're doing it fabulous. Now, since you're here, just kind of stay and then open up your arms and then open up and keep your legs open, but just open. Now, we're going to add a really small, it doesn't have to be big, movement with your legs. Just kind of warm up your ankles, warm up your knees, warm up your breathing. And 2. Now, push the hands down and spiral the spine up. Go up and stay wide with your arms and inhale. Now up and go over to the other side and inhale up and over. So we're waking up the sides and up. Now we're going to take a little bit of a foot together, heels up, and then arms front, heels up, arms out, heels up, arms front. So we're still waking up the shoulders, but now we're giving a little bit more focus to our lower body. Inhale fully. Sometimes during the day we forget to breathe fully, so this is our chance during these classes. Big movements with your arms and up. Now one set of squat where it's normal, or I should say neutral. Arms forward, arms out. Now arms forward. Now if that position doesn't serve your knees, you can do the second position, which was wider. All right, just 4 more. Still kind of waking up. The muscles are feeling it though. 3, 2, and 1. Now for balance, we're going to take an inner thigh cross, tap, and then the same leg goes out. So I wasn't a very good example. I've got 4 mats under me. I've got 2 folded up mats. So it's a balance challenge. 3, 3, 4. You're working on balance. 4. And then as you get warmed up, bigger, higher leg kick. 5, 5, 6, 6. Now switch the legs. So one leg's down, inner thigh, and then out. So the first couple may be that you're getting used to it. 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, neck is easy, 6, and 6. Hold on to something, a wall or a foam roller. 1 set of 10 calf raises. Now at this moment, you have 1 foot off the floor. You're holding on to something so you can actually concentrate on all toes getting weight. Now we're going to do another 10. So what we'll do is 2 sets of 10. So Karen, I can see you really well. That's good. 2, your knees are soft. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we're going to do a second set of 10 calves. Up, 2, knees soft. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 other side. So it's going to be 1 foot off the floor. You can wrap it, you can rest it on your heel. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1 set of push-ups on the wall as far back as you need to get. And we're going to take 15, 2, belly in, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then take your interlace finger position, which is a shoulder stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and keep the finger position. Now you're going to lift up your left leg, try to where you go maybe parallel to the floor. Now hold steady for 10. And if you'd like to add a challenge, bend your back knee 10, like you're doing a hamstring curl in the air. Keep your balance, lengthen through your spine, like someone's pulling your crown. Forward, 2. Now you're going to lower that leg Now we're gonna take a second set of push-ups. Remember which leg you did, because we're gonna do the other one. Do 15. 3 on the wall. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now interlace your fingers, and if you can, interlace them with the other pinky on the outside. Now hinge forward on the other leg. Go to parallel and just hold for 10. Your balance. Shoulders are opening. Now if you'd like to add on, bend that knee that's in the air, that leg that's in the air. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, harder than it looks. 9, 10. Ah, now grab a sip. We're going to be meeting at the floor. Down dog to up dog. And let me turn on the light a little bit more so I can see you guys clearer. Okay, and then down dog, up dog when you're ready. So your backup plan is to do a cat-cow. But if you are good, down dog, lift up your heels, articulate through your back, up dog. And that first one should feel so good. And then tuck and back heels and up. Inhale. And exhale, curl. We're gonna do 5 of these. Lift. 3, beautiful guys. 4. And 5. All right, down dog, and then do a cat-cow. You may feel like you can get a bigger stretch when you're on your shins. Now you can stay here or you can curl your toes and come up and do the beast 8 times. And then rest for a moment, press back. Now we're gonna go to, I'm gonna put my mat out a little bit more, but we're gonna go to a plank on the elbows, on the forearms. And we're gonna hold for 15. So for a moment, set up your shoulders under your, elbows under your shoulders. Now energize your legs up and 15. And on the 15th, get ready, you can turn over to a side and get your shoulder over your elbow under your shoulder, 15. Big, big arm, good. Breathe in. You can breathe through your nose. Lower, we're gonna do a setup on the other side, shoulder over the elbow, elbow under the shoulder. Inhale, and then exhale, lower your hips. Legs out long. Now this time, take your arms out like a big T. Go over 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. Now you may be going lower now as you warm up even more. 4. Hold this side and breathe. Inhale, pretend you're going over a fence. And breathe. Good. Now the feet are going to be flat. You have reverse table. We're going to be going into bound angle, so if you need to go out for a moment, you can, or early. But from reverse table, lift your hips. 10, 7. Yep, you might like a chin tuck. 5. Yeah, that looks good, Michelle. 4. Inhale. Now lower your hips. We're heading towards a bound angle, which is knees like a butterfly. Elbows might even press down on your knees or your ankles or your thighs. Inhale and come back up with your legs stretched out, but like a V. Okay, so it's kind of like, well, it's called the saw. You rotate and then you reach. I always find the first 1 or 2, I feel like I'm pretty tight. So just ease into it if you're like me and you kind of feel like, whoo, need to get the rust off. And then you can gently ease more into it. So rotate, and then maybe you can pull your toes back and add a little element of calf stretch, increase stretch. 4, neck is easy. Act like I'm pulling your back arm. 3, and now it's starting to warm up. See if you're starting to warm up. 2. Now what we're gonna do is take both hands towards one leg. I don't care where it is, because the general energy is that one leg gets your attention. Relax your neck. We're going to do the other side in a moment, but for now, do 10. Take another inhale, come up, and we're gonna go to the other side. Give it its own attention. 10. One hand per foot, go down the middle. 10. Come back up. Now, you can take the reverse table again or the reverse plank. With one arm back, oh, sorry, reverse plank is fingers towards us. I was thinking about the right posture. Okay, go up when you're ready. Reverse plank or table. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Have a seat, hold hands with yourself and massage the fingers. Grab a sip if you'd like, and then we're gonna go back to a little bit of plank time. So it's gonna be a front plank once you finish your sip. Plank time, forearms. Your option is to lift your hips like a dolphin, and then you come back down to plank. Not lower, but just a plank. 2, 3, good. Feel your lower abs help you. 4. Breathe in and out. So you are always trying to breathe. We're not holding our breath in general. Your neck is easy. You can just shake it. If it shakes and moves easily, you're doing it. Good. Now I've got one more for 10. If you're with me, hold the plank for 10. Then you're going to rest your pelvis. At this moment, you're in Sphinx. Let your hands down and enjoy Sphinx. If you are warmed up and you would like to add on a little more, push your hands down and lift your spine higher, Swan. Check your neck, your elbows are pointed down, and Karen, that looks great, so I think you're fine. 5. Upper back's looking good, guys. I hope you can take pictures, like an internal perception of yourself, that your upper back, how much posture work you've gotten. Good at over the years. Okay, now we lower down. Those hands come beside our hip bones. 1, 2, everything comes up. If it's too much to lift your toes and knees, just lower those down and work on your upper body. Otherwise, your toes are up, your hands are up, your upper back's up, but your neck is easy, so you're probably looking down. Pretend you're trying to reach for your feet, and that'll help keep your neck long. In specific, your upper trapezius. Inhale and rest. Now, both arms are going to be a pillow for your forehead or your cheek, Lengthen the one leg up by itself while you maintain the pelvis stability. Now the other, try to lengthen it more than you think you would with good form. So you lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Your neck is soft, your traps are soft. So 4 more. Now, if you would like to add on, both legs lift and you flutter kick them fast. 20. Recover your legs and lift up your upper back, either in a sphinx or a swan. You choose. Nice. Everybody looks good. Inhale. All right, now we're going to child pose it, but offering the toe curl under option. That way, if your foot needs a stretch, mine always need a stretch, you can add that. Kind of push your hands into the floor. Good. 4. And then a downward dog. Now, when you're in down dog, if you'd like to add on, put your left foot on top of your right heel and stretch out that one leg. Now your left foot goes down, take your right foot and push that left heel down. Both heels come down and press. And then relax. Grab a sip if you'd like. We're going to do a little bit of our side plank now. This one's basic tree. Your top foot's option is to be on your calf or your inner thigh and just hold steady. But only one leg's helping you. You know, you're never pushing on your knee, by the way. Just try not to push hard. You're just gently resting it. Take another inhale. Now we're going to lower the hip. Go to the other side and take tree. And then lower. Now go back to your other side plank. The top arm is going to take 5 circles each way. So I'm going to actually move away from my wall because I want the mobility. We want the mobility on this arm. So see if you guys both look like you have good room. And go the other way. Good. I always like it when there's no audible clicking, right? Now, and then exhale, go to the other side. Smooth. When mine clicks, it's my first rib that's subluxed, and I can just go to the chiropractor and they put it back in. But it's always a victory when it doesn't click, right? Go up. Breathe in. I don't hear yells at all, too. Of course, you're on mute. All right, one more. So it's always pain-free. If you have an area that does feel painful, please decrease the range of motion and then do everything around it. And that was really good. Now we're going to go to the other side. Your top hand's going to be more like a triangle. Good. Good job, Karen. Now this one, your top arm's like a triangle. Your fingers are at your skull and you rotate. 8, and then inhale, open. Now exhale, rotate. Inhale, open. Exhale, rotate. And 4, 5. And your hips stay square, guys. 6, 7, 8. So you lower your hip, never at your shoulder, and then you come to the other side, your hands at your skull, you come up first, your top arm, and your body. Rotate. 2. And 8. Nice. Come on down. Have a seat. Now, this one's called rotation or the twist. Open up your arms. Keep your pelvis stable, meaning your legs won't shift past each other. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Well, hello. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Now we're gonna hold aside, so let your hands down and hold aside. Inhale, open, and exhale, rotate. And then gently come back. Now, this is a balance opportunity. You can lift up your feet and hold. If that's going okay, lengthen one leg, lengthen one leg, lengthen both legs, and hold. 10, 9, 8, good. 7, everybody's doing great. I'm gonna offer on, since we're doing so well. If you would like a challenge, legs together and then out, legs together. You could always do it down here. Yeah, Karen. 3, 2, and then try to hold it narrow. Ready? 5, 4, there we go. 3, 2, you did it. And then 1. Nice. Forward fold, press your elbows down. 10 on your thighs. 9. We're gonna grab a sip and go down, but when you go down, try to take about 20 counts to go down. So it's a slow abdominal roll. Your knees are bent or slightly flexed so that you have more articulation in your spine. 1, 6, 10, 15. All right, 20 when you get there. That was good. Arms overhead. Let the feet go on the floor. Now, if you want a bridge that is a little bit harder, see if I can grab the foam roller you could put under your feet. And if you don't worry, just do it on the floor. It's all win, because you're going to curl up, and that's your back, that's your hamstrings, that's your glutes. Get more on the roller or on the mat. Curl, curl. Good. Now add one leg pointing really long in the air and drop your hips and lift. 10 each side. Reach through your foot so even your ankle and your foot muscles get some work. Good. Nice, Karen. I saw that extra point. Now we're also going to do 10 on the other side. Point. Now put that foot down. We're going to take the other leg up and do some leg pulls. Point, flex. Really work your foot. This is a great chance to give them some attention. They do so much for us. So now we're going to work them. Point, flex, and you'll feel this increased stretch. Lengthen your knee the whole time. And then let that foot come back onto the roller or the floor and do that 10. Breathe in and out. Really let your inhale come in through your nose if you can. If you're clogged or congested, just do the best you can. But otherwise, see if you can breathe in the nose. Now we're going to let that left foot come down. Curl down. Now at first, just take happy baby, a hand to each ankle or foot. Pull your knees down. 5. Take your hands behind your head, and you're going to add a rotation. Rotate, crisscross. Rotate, crisscross. Exhale, exhale. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now the second sedative could be toes pull back like you're pushing through your heel. Look at the belly and just see, is it pulling in? And recover for a moment. You can take the right ankle to the left thigh, reach your hands through, and you can even rock on this. 15. And the other side, you're going to take your ankle to your thigh, reach your hand through your window. Now lower, and you're going to be taking your legs out a little further. It doesn't matter if you have a roller or you don't, Karen, it'll be okay. Like, just see how the knee bends more open. And if you're on the roller, it will be a little harder, but it is going to feel like a different part of your hamstring. So come up, or just a different intensity. Come up. You just see I have now an obtuse angle. Instead of my heels being super close to my glutes, they're further away. If you like more challenge, gently point down through your toes. I hope you feel that in your glutes and hamstrings. Now the third one is legs longer, and your heel calf area is on it, but really still soften your knee. Don't let it backwards bend. Up, 10, 9. Good. It won't feel like you're getting up high. Don't worry, just a few inches. You should still feel your glutes and hammies. Up, breathe in. Okay, now pull your legs in, hug, rock a little right and left. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now one leg goes really tall, one leg goes out. Get ready, come up and do 10 leg scissors with your abs. 2, and we're doing 10. 3, and it's also called single straight leg stretch. 4, 5, you're gonna feel your abs. 6, 7, 8, you feel a little stretch. Now, can you put your hands behind your head and keep going with a rotation? Put your hands behind your head and keep going. Of course, if you cannot, rest your neck when you need to. Your hands are gonna help you on this one. Belly in, exhale it out. 3, 2, 1. Now lower your head, put your hands to your feet or ankles and make it a bound angle while you're on your back. Now place your feet on top of your roller for a brief modification. The first pose is just a crunch, up and down. Now, if that's your pose, then just stay there. If you would like to add on, lengthen your knees, take your arms overhead. Exhale, tuck your chin, peel your spine up, go up and over your legs. You'll have a little stretch in your hamstrings. Now the second modification is if you're up here and it's hard to get up, just do this part and kind of go forward when you need to, right? Or go down. We're only doing 5, so that was 1. So whatever you're doing, you're feeling safe in your neck. Exhale, pull up, go over, or a challenge in your abs. I like the little stretch part too, so reach your arms overhead. And then exhale as you go forward. You can even pull your toes back if you want a little extra. Back body, posterior chain stretching. Okay, we're gonna do 2 more. Inhale, exhale, peel, go up and over. Look at the control, look at the coordination. Inhale, fight gravity. Good bit, Michelle, that's great. Inhale, go up and over, peel your spine up, go over, and peel or slide down. Full body stretch, terrific. Now, you're gonna take the right leg in the air and the left leg can be down on the floor. So if your leg's on the roller, you can move it now and let it be on the ground and draw circles, 8 each way. Now your goal is still working the abs and the thigh muscle, but you want to keep your shoulders down and your ribs down. If your neck is not comfortable, just double your mat or put a little Baja blanket or pillow under your head. Go the other way. Your neck, we want to have free of tension. We want it to feel good here, not popping off the floor feeling tense. Leave the leg in the air, hold on to the underside of it and point and flex here. Point and flex, point and flex. Also add circles, like really big ankle rolls. Go the other way. Now hug the leg into your belly, same leg, hug it in, hug it in, hug it in. Inhale, lower the right leg, and now it's the left leg's turn. I like hands beside the hips for a frame. Kind of makes me feel more balanced. So you can do that too, but your shoulders are on the mat, ribs are down. Feel your belly pull in. Now we're gonna go the other way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Catch the leg on the underside. You're going to point and flex your foot. You're going to roll that ankle. Go the other way. Hold it. Now hug back. You're going to bend your knee and hug it in. You also, yeah, good, Michelle. You also feel that right hip flexor getting a stretch when you do that. So that was good. You poured it down. Both legs hug in. You may even say, I'm going to try to breathe so big my belly expands on my thighs, and you're welcome to rock this. Both legs go up. Your hands are framing your hips. Draw a circle with corkscrew. Now you go one way at vertical. You go the other way. Inhale. You go the other way. Ribs down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to do 10 and 10. All right, hug it in and give a little rock. Now grab a sip if you'd like. We're going to do a little side lane, and it'll be hip and inner thigh. And if you need a pillow for your head to be comfortable, you can grab it. We're going to take side lying and take your bottom arm as if it's a pillow. I'm going to do one called developé. So draw a line up your leg, stretch it out. I have to move my roller a little bit. Okay, draw a line, stretch. 2, 3, and I like to really point and then flex. See if you can do that. It's also good for our mind. 6, 7, and we're flossing our nerves. 8, 9. Now reverse it. So you can point up and then flex down as if your heel is drawing a line on your leg. Developé, we're developing the leg. 3, stretch. 4, so right here, really feel a stretch. 5, that looks good, guys. 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, like before, we're going to catch it. So find a place. It could be hands on the thigh, on the foot, on the calf. Let this leg go ahead of the others. Go into the bottom leg pointing up. Flex and do 10. All right, now what we're going to do is both legs up, hold it, top leg up 10. Feel your waist, by the way, and your hip, but not your neck. Now your bottom leg's up 10. Now everything looks good. Before we change to the other side, be belly down. Your arms are like a pillow, like you're resting. Now lift up both legs and tap the feet together 20 times, heel beats. Now we're gonna go to the other side. We're gonna, and if you wanna sit, grab it. We're gonna do developpe. I must be dehydrated. I keep craving for us to take drinks. Okay, now your arm's a pillow. You're gonna take developpe, so you're gonna draw, heel. Try to feel the flexibility and feel the ankle working right there. Breathe in. Enjoy, feel the grace, the flow. 7, you guys look great. Yep. 8, look at that flexibility, everybody. 9. All right, we have one more. Now we're gonna reverse it. You can point up, and then when you can't go anymore, then you draw a line down your leg. You point up, and then you draw a line down your leg. Up. 4, 5, 6, belly in. Can you feel that? 7, neck soft. 8, no tension here. Breathe in through your nose if you can. Keep breath through your nose. Now we're going to be catching, so get your hands ready and catch the foot or the ankle or, the thigh. I hope you feel this today. You can feel this right here. This leg is going to get out of the way, okay? Now it's just stretching. Point up. And then flex up. Now get ready. You're going to put both legs together, lift them up first and go up and down with, feel your abs and your hip. Yeah, just one. There you go, Karen. I know usually I do 2 and then I'll do 1, but I thought we'll just mix it up. Now get this leg and keep it. Now the bottom leg's going to try to go up and down. Feel your belly, feel your waist, but not your neck. Now we're going to roll on the belly. Now your neck is still soft, and you're going to lift up both legs and try to tap them together 20 times. Okay, guys, lower your feet and make sure you have enough room. We're going to do a swan. That's upper body and lower body. Lift up without your hands. Push higher. Now only go to, if you want to stay with Sphinx, you can. I don't care. I want you to just feel really good and safe. Lower, lifting up your legs. Now your upper body, again, I don't mean to say I don't care, but I want you to listen to your body is what I should say. Now legs up. Upper body, it could be Sphinx, it could be swan. Legs up, belly in no matter what. Arms or an upper body. Legs, arms, upper body, and legs. One more. Now we're going to rest for a moment and interlace your fingers at your lower spine if they will go. If they do not, put them beside your hips. And if you can add on, lift your arms, lift your upper back. Lift up your toes, but if that's too hard, put your toes down and just do the upper body lift. 10. Relax, and we're going to switch our hands and do it again for 10. Here we go. 10. And relax. Now, push back. I'm going to offer a wide knee wide knee child pose. That way your belly can breathe in the middle, and bend your elbows and you can pat yourself on the back triceps. 5. Take an inhale and exhale. Let's go to our forearm plank. And of course, if you want to sit, grab it, but we're going to be doing a shift forward and back on the forearm plank. Your elbows are down. Your inhale is going to lift you up. Now push forward and drop back. Push forward and drop back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now we turn to our side. We're going to paint the sky with our arm going over our ear. So your hand can be on your thigh, and then you lift up and over, and then you paint. 1. Breathe in. Now, if you can, lift your hip. 3. But even if you do that, don't lower your hip to the ground in between. Just lift, and then back to neutral. Lift. Now we're going to the other side. You guys look great. Your core, I want you to recognize how strong it is to be able to do all these planks and all these abs. Your hand can start on your thigh, and how good that feels. 1. All right, take a little breather. Sit, we're gonna do some supine abs, but I want you to have the backup plan of hands behind your head if you want. So when you go down, maybe 10 counts to go down. 1, just do your best. 2, good, I'm glad you're drinking. 2, 3, 4, 6, good. And your knees may get longer as you get closer. 3 more. 2, yep, neck is soft. 2. Now, when your head's down, full body stretch just for a bit. Inhale. Now, you're gonna hug your legs in. Let me show you double leg stretch. This is the option, arms up, legs up. The second option is arms further back, legs further forward. The third option, I'm gonna give us hands behind the head. You come up, touch your elbows, then you open and you touch. If this still doesn't feel good on your neck, just keep your head down and do the first 2 options, or mix it up. Now we're gonna do 6 more, and you'll stay up in your shoulders, Michelle, if you can. Just stay up. Yeah, right there, and then stay, but just your elbows open. Yes, perfect. 3. It's actually harder on your head to lower it and lift, so to keep it up should be easier on your neck. Okay, rest for a moment, guys. Okay, the next one is a bicycle ride. So you could put your hands beside you. You could do a bicycle here. Now that could be enough, right? If you put your legs further away, it's harder. You could take 5, where you go all the way up. You could take your hands behind your head if you need. You could take your hands bicycling beside you, or just stay low. So try 3 more of whatever you're doing. Good. Cross your arms is another one. Good. 1 more. And then recover. Hug, hug, hug. Woo. All right. This next one, you're going to put your feet in a diamond shape. So your feet touch. Your knees are a bit wide. I like to think of a beach ball right there. Take your hands and dive them through once. Then come back down, and then take one hand on either side of your leg. So dive, cat clap, then down, then clap on the other. All right, inhale in the middle, clap. On the left leg, clap around the right leg, and in the middle. 1 more time. In the middle, clap around the left leg, clap around the right leg, and in the middle, and then hug your legs in. Now, take your left leg very long, take your right knee over, and keep your leg down as you put your right arm out. This is one you may like a block under your head, you might like a pillow. This should feel good, Michelle, on your back. I'm sensing it's a little tight today. Breathe in. Let your exhale release your tension. Now that was 45 seconds. Let's try the other leg. Take your leg long and take your knee down twist. Let your hand help you. And then 45, and then gently come up. Now the next one is going to be a quad stretch. So you can either lie on your side, Karen, that's usually the one you like, or you can take a foam roller and put your sacrum on one end and put your head on the other, and then put your shin under. Now, this one's good for all three of us. This is really good. So breathe low. I'll look at the timer here. We're gonna hold it for 45. Try to pull your ribs down. Try to pull your pubic bone up. If you have anything going on with your knees, or you just want to keep them safe, if you have anything ever going on with your low back, or you just want to keep it safe, this is a really good one. Or if you have to sit a lot for your job, this is a lot. 15 more seconds. This is a great one. Feels good? Let's switch it up, guys. So take the other foot. You can lie on your other side, rib down, breathe low. Try that diaphragmatic breath again. It keeps the sinuses elastic. And it's odd, you would think you could get a bigger breath through your mouth, but you can get a bigger breath through your nose. There's a neat book right now, apparently, on all the breathing research. I think it's called Breathe. I'm not reading it, I just saw the highlights. But just any kind of yoga studies that I've taken talk about the importance, but see what it feels like to you. If it's scary, or like you feel like you can't get a breath, or you have a deviated septum, maybe just try a few breaths and then go back to your old ways, but just give it a try. The diaphragmatic generally creates a calming effect. Feels so great. Inhale. Now we're going to come off there. If you want to use your foam roller for a hamstring stretch and or a Pilates ring or a Dynaband, grab it too. Now we're going to take the sacrum on the block or the foam roller if you want it. I like it because it gives you a deeper stretch and also your psoas and also a decompression of your lower spine. How often is your spine getting compressed with all the weight pushing down? Now this lower spine is finally higher than the rest of the spine, so it's decompressing. Breathe in, and edge of mild discomfort in the belly, no knee pain, no sit bone pain. All right, try that other leg up. Oh, feels so good. All right, guys, we're going to be putting ourselves up. If you want, put your legs up on the wall. Another possibility is just to do a shavasana, but give your mind a chance to clear. In other words, it doesn't have to figure out any problems of the past, reviewing, or any problems of the future. Sometimes there's an illusion of being useful or doing something about an issue you're trying to figure out by thinking on it. And it's useful, but there's probably a greater utility in just clearing the mind. You ever had a word on your mind and you can't retrieve it when you're trying really hard, but then later when you stop trying so hard, it comes to you? So it's sort of like that. Just trust in your body's innate healing right now. I'm open and receptive to my body's full wellness. I'm open and receptive to my body's full health. I'm open and receptive to all of the peace that my cells want for me to live in high wellness. I'm trusting in the ability of my cells to recalibrate to the natural high point. I don't have to do it all. My cells know how to create optimal wellness for me. And just feel that support. Feel how nice it is to have divine support, cellular support. Just like how you breathe and your body works all during the night when you're asleep, and it takes care of all our body functions. That's how wise your body is. And you're just clearing your mind so that natural wellness will rise. We're going to gently awaken our fingers and our toes and come up to a place where we are in an easy alignment. And so we'll let our hands come to our heart. And just know whenever I'm offering an intention, you can do whatever comes to your mind, whatever comes to your heart. I'm going to offer one up for us, and you can take it if you'd like or not, but I am open and receptive to all of the wellness that's available to me today. I am open and receptive to all of the peace that is available to me today. I'm going to look for things in my environment that help me self-soothe all of the beauty, all of the noises that make me happy, all of the taste. I'm going to notice all the good things in my environment that are working my way. I am open and receptive to being in full wellness and full health. Thank you guys so much. I certainly appreciate your wellness activity with me. Dee? Thank you guys so much. Have a great activity, great day. Bye.